What's your active? Is it 05 or 23?
I'm just going to try and keep that water tower on that wing and right in the middle.
So is the traffic only 322 Sierra, is about 8 miles.
So it's moving backwards, so I'm going to pull back. Again, we're increasing altitude and slowing the airplane down. Once it's moving forward.
Stop a second.
Okay.
Stop a second. It's cool. You haven't told me anything about maneuver. You haven't mentioned pivotal altitude. You haven't told me what altitude you're going to fly at. We want to enter the altitude between the 2 points of 45.
Yeah,
It's okay. Just chill out.
Well, I saw the reference point. I thought, let's just go ahead. I'll demonstrate. But okay.
If you had time to explain the other stuff, that's fine. But if you haven't had time to explain the other stuff, you started making a turn. I have no idea. It's my first 8 pylons I've ever done.
All right. Okay, so we're going to look for 2 reference points here. We're going to make sure that they're 5 to 6 seconds away from each other. Something that you can easily see and identify. We're going to figure out how to put them on our wing. I like to use the middle rivet. We're going to come in at a 45 degree from at a downwind until that reference point is right below us. We're looking for a pivotal altitude. It's a ground reference maneuver, but for our airspeed, we're in miles per hour. And I've got a table here, so 120, which is our VA, which is the speed that we're going to use, it's going to be about 960 feet.
960 feet on here?
No, 960 feet plus the field elevation.
It's now 3 mile final runway 5.
So 960 feet, it should probably be anywhere between 1,600, we'll say 700. So 700, probably more like 18, 17.
Well, if it's 1,000 feet, 960 is pretty close to 1,000, right?
Yeah.
The ground around here is between 6 and 700. So I would just pick one. You can look on the chart and see where the closest
water tower
ground point is, but still, we know unless we get all the way over to Anson, we know that it's 700 at Monroe and it's 600 at Pylons, so we're in that general area here. And I would just say, you'll be able to Concord, I would just say the ground around here is about 700 feet, so we're going to use 1,700.
Okay.
It sounds like...
So we're just keeping an eye out for ground reference points, something that's good. Got 1,700 feet right here, so we find a good reference point that's right underneath our wing, and another one that corresponds with it. We'll go ahead and give that a shot.
1.5 mile final runway.
Here's our power lines actually right here, so this is good. So we'll fly across it at a 45 and see which one. And I'll do your side first, so we'll come across a 45 degree this way so that you can kind of see what we're looking for. And whichever power line tower comes underneath our wing is the one I'm going to use. Hold on.
Amount of traffic, helicopters crossing the active, we'll be maneuvering on a taxiway. Amount of traffic.
Okay, so not this one right here, but that one out there with the little brown patch underneath it is the one I'm going to use. So I'm just going to keep flying this heading until it's underneath our wing, and then I'll go ahead and try and line it up with the center of the wing. So there it is. It's a little bit in front of us, and I want it right on those lines, so I'm just going to lower the nose a little bit. Dropping the altitude and increasing airspeed.
Sun Lake traffic, Archer 310, Gus here, 4 miles and down. I'll be looking for the Cub traffic.
Just kind of hold it, staying coordinated throughout the turn.
Hey Jim, you up?
And it's just a touch in front, so I'm not doing anything crazy, just lowering the nose a little bit to catch up to it.
I'll catch you later. I'm headed to Carthage. Sounds good, man. Yeah, I flew there a while ago. I saw you. I was opening the door right when you took off. And traffic inbound, Twin Lakes. I'll stay on the south side over here when you get in.
That one might have been too far away. I need to do a better job at picking one that's a little bit closer to us next time. We'll get that on the one where we go to the right.
Like traffic, Archer 310, Gus here is 3 miles, CD southeast.
That one's still pretty far in front. And I'm not really incorporating a big bank. As we make it away around. I mean, a lot of this, it does feel like it's trial and error to find reference points and things that match. Because, I mean, we're not in like an arena or a field where you can put up cones and...
Right, right. You have to find the appropriate point, and then you have to pick your distance. Came across that line almost at a 90, not quite a 45. That may have something to do with it.
Yeah.
I think you probably picked a point that's a little bit too far away from you to start off with.
Yeah.
Now you're down to 13. We're supposed to be at 17.
You're exactly right.
So come up to 17 and pick your point that's a little bit closer into where you are. Like you said, I think it's probably a steeper bank and more looking down toward is what we're looking for. Try this one right here and see how it works, but just go straight till it gets under the wing. Wait till it gets under the wing.
Yeah, I'm not even near 17 though.
Which altitude works out?
You want me to try it here?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Alright, so keeping it right on that rivet line. Moving in front, so I'm just going to drop the nose a little bit. Keep coming around. Staying smooth on the controls. Alright, so it's moving a little bit behind, so I'm just going to pull back. Increase our altitude, slow down a little bit.
Midfield crosswind for runway 9, and I do have inbound traffic number 2, Quinley.
Alright, there, it's locked on again. Just going to start moving back. I'm anticipating that, so I'm just going to climb a little bit, pull back on the wheel. Just coming back around, it's moving forward.
Stop, you're on the 45. Don't go past the 45. Back up to 16.
And there's one right there I could use.
All right, at the edge of the field. I'll work on this one with being just a little bit smoother. You're moving your yoke back a lot left and right. Just try to keep it a little bit smoother on that.
Again, I'm just keeping it lined up on that rivet line. A little bit ahead of me, so I'm just going to lower the nose. Still a little bit ahead of me, so I'm just going to lower the nose again. I think this reference point was a little bit too far away because we're, not maintaining our pivotal altitude here. But I'm going to try my best to kind of continue throughout the maneuver.
Area back to the southeast. Traffic.
As I'm getting further away from it here, so this was not a good reference point. Back down at 13. We're going to come back across at a 45. I'm going to do a better job and pick a better reference point.
Let's go back to Monroe, do some landings.
Okay. I'm going to climb, kind of get out.